Hey everyone, welcome back to the B-Movie Bunker. Today we're looking at 2014's Housebound, brought to us by Gerard Johnstone. This is another film out of New Zealand. I've been on kind of a New Zealand kick with a bunch of my films lately. There's some good stuff coming out of there. What we have is the story of Kylie. Kylie is a young woman who's had some difficulty in life, and with her recent bout of trouble, she is under house arrest, having to live with her mother, who she does not get on well with. As she's living there, obviously stuck in the house, she has to experience things that she can't quite explain, and the film takes her on a journey of discovery of the history of the house and what actually is going on and what is actually happening in this house. I don't want to give more detail to that because I don't want to spoil the film. I think this is definitely one that is worth checking out if you like. It's a bit drier comedy, but it's horror comedy, not the slapstick kind that you might find like in like Evil Dead 2, where it's a more gore comedy slapstick kind of, almost Three Stooges-esque horror. Not that that's a bad thing, it's a brilliant thing, but this is a bit more what I would expect out of a film that has not been completely Americanized, to be just in a lot of ways. A lot of the comedy horror is really bad and stupid. I think what really sells this one is the acting. I think the acting is done really well in this, particularly Morgana Riley plays Kylie. Her character, the growth that she shows during the course of the film, a lot of it she doesn't. I mean, she's kind of a bitch, but you start to understand some reasoning behind why she is the way she is, but that it's also a lot more that underneath there is someone who is a bit different than that exterior shows. And just her mother, just good acting all around, I thought, as far as this film goes. I will say it took a bit of time, I think, to really get going. But once it does, it really clicks really well. The humor is interspersed well enough to break up some of the tense moments of the film in the right way. I would say that the film, I was glad because I couldn't just simply predict everything that was happening in the film like I can with a lot of, quote-unquote suspenseful horror type films where they try to throw twists and turns at you, and you can see many of them coming from so far away. I like the way this one went with how they handle a lot of things. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is a tough one for me. I mean, I liked it a lot, I really did, but I had to watch it twice because I started watching it the first time, and I don't know, it was when I was sick, and I couldn't quite get through it. And I had to pick it up again. I watched it the second time, and I liked it a lot more. It kind of on the scale of 1 to 10, it's like that being sick. It's like that time when you're sick as a kid, and you're stuck at home, and you can hear stuff around the house, and you know that there's something in the house, but of course no one believes you, because you're sick, you're delusional, you're on medication, stop doing the crack, and all that stuff. And you know there's something in the house, and you're the one who's home, you can hear this shit happening. And, no one believes you, and then finally, there's a fucking raccoon in the attic. Of course there's fucking raccoon in the attic. I've been saying there's something in the fucking house. Why don't you believe me? I'm not crazy. And you get kind of that feel of this movie, is that, it's watching Kylie while people think she's freaking, not just nuts, but she's back on the drugs, and, she's got these problems, and she's making shit up, and it's just her being stuck. And it really works really well for that type of thing. I think the story worked really well, the movie worked really well, and I like where it ended up. That's about all I've got for this one. I would just say, check this one out. Till next time, stay safe out there in the wasteland, folks.